Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to the video about Assassin's Creed Unity. And today I have some screenshots from the game, like some gameplay screenshots, and also some different images, like some concept art type style images, kind of, you know what I mean, you know those images where you can't tell if it's gameplay, you can't tell if it's concept art, it's kind of in between the two. That's what most of these are, but I think they'd be cool gameplay screenshots. But here we go, this is the first image. It shows Arno sitting on a roof. That roof texture, can I just say, looks outstanding. You can see all the people down below in the streets, you can see all like the mist in the distance. One thing I do hope about this game is like it doesn't get ridiculously misty. Now I understand like obviously the chimneys, there's a lot of chimneys, so to sort of set that ambience, you know, you're gonna need to have all these like all this like smoke coming out the chimneys. But I really hope it doesn't get like too over the top where you've just got like so much smoke and you can't see what you're doing and it's kind of might get in the way. But I really hope it doesn't end up like that. It shouldn't do. But yeah, just a little point there. You can see like the buildings all around and everything, like the lighting, the textures, everything looks really, really great. There's a down at the bottom right, you can actually see like an open window. So obviously that's a building you can jump in, sort of, you know, emphasizing that every 1 in 4 buildings is actually enterable in Assassin's Creed Unity, which is really, really cool. At this point you can see he's got like that little strap like going around his belt where the gun is. So that's obviously a little upgradable thing you can get there, because in the trailer, if you remember, he didn't actually have that. It was just completely plain blue. He didn't actually have that thing round there, I believe. So that's pretty cool to see. This is a really cool screenshot, and we'll move on to the next one. And here we have the next screenshot, which shows one of the multiplayer characters, which I'm assuming it is a multiplayer character because you can see another co-op guy in the background. And this looks like the mission they showed at E3. He's using his flintlock pistol thingy going on there to shoot this guy. You can see on his little strap he's got going sort of round, like, you know, his clothing there. It's got an assassin symbol. At first glance, it kind of looks similar to the Black Flag assassin logo, but it's actually just a button. It's not a skull. It's just like the button that he uses to button up. But yeah, he's got the assassin symbol there, so these are definitely assassins. Using the pistol, which is obviously one of the weapons, and then you can see his wrist blade, which I'm pretty sure has the phantom blade on it. And his outfit looks pretty cool, showing off there. I'm just, because if they're meant to be using stealth, why is he firing his gun? Just like, he's probably going to draw attention to himself. But yeah, this is a really cool screenshot, just kind of showing off the graphics as well, and like different stuff you can do in the game. So we'll move on to the next screenshot. And here we have another picture of like the co-op gameplay. You can see Arno far away in the distance. You can see a guy in green, close to the camera. The guy we saw previously with the gun in the last screenshot, he's on the right with a spear, diving on this guard right there. And then you can see a guy with an axe who looks similar to the Executioner from the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer. That's what he kind of reminds me of. But yeah, that screenshot looks really cool. You can see there's probably an execution going on there. They're trying to stop it. One of the co-op missions. The guy on the left you can see his hidden blade is out, like, you know, ready to kill this guard who's clearly there. You know, ready, almost dead. But yeah, you can see like the scale of the fights going on here. There's a guy on the right sort of cowering away on the floor, like he's probably about to run away. Sort of like all hell's broke loose. You know, there's sort of havoc going on everywhere, which kind of shows what this game's all about. Like the French Revolution, like there was a lot of like you know, protesting, crowds, things going on, which we saw from the trailer. And yeah, that just generally looks like a really cool screenshot. And here we have Hogwarts. No, it's not Hogwarts, but it does look kind of like it. You've got to admit, this is probably one of the places they use for inspiration in that. But yeah, I believe this is one of the many like cathedral sort of areas that you see. It does look like a cathedral with that giant thing on the front, like the glass thing. It does kind of look like a church or a cathedral. You see the Notre Dame Tower in the background, which looks really cool, and this beautiful sunset with the assassins at the bottom, like climbing over the top of these roofs. These screenshots are mostly sort of emphasizing the co-op, which they seem to be doing quite a bit, which I don't hope is one of the main points of the game. I understand that it's something new, and like with Brotherhood, they did go crazy, like, oh, look at this multiplayer, look, we've got multiplayer, we've got multiplayer. Hopefully with this game, they do focus a lot on the single player, and don't just go, hey, look, we've got co-op, everyone, we've got co-op, that's all anyone cares about. Because, to be honest, I don't care much about the co-op. It's really, really cool. It looks amazing. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play. But other than that, the single player is the main focus of the game, and I really hope they do sort of, you know, they push that as well as doing the co-op, because I'm pretty sure at Gamescom they will show another co-op demo, and there's going to be more co-op trailers like they did with Brotherhood, where they were just like spamming out the multiplayer trailers and the multiplayer demos and the multiplayer gameplay. And then, whereas with Revelations, the next game after it, they did focus again on the single player, which is good. And I hope they've learned from that lesson of Brotherhood not to focus too much on the co-op or the multiplayer. The multiplayer's actually not even in this game. They've got normal co-op, but to sort of, you know, compare it to Brotherhood, I'm saying multiplayer. But yeah, this looks really like a really cool screenshot. You can see the environment just looks so nice in this game, like with the next-gen engine and everything. I believe they are still using Anvil Next. Like, they haven't developed a new engine for this game. It is still the same one they used for AC3 and AC4, which is that's surprising, actually, that they didn't go ahead and create like a new engine for the next-gen specifically, like they did with AC1. But yeah, it's that's kind of cool because they've obviously adapted it for the next gen and they've built it up for next gen, like a next gen version, but it is still the same game engine, which is kind of interesting and kind of cool and kind of strange at the same time. But yeah, this screenshot just generally looks pretty sweet. And here we have another screenshot of combat going on here. This looks like, are they on a roof or is that just, no, that's a curb. Sorry. What? Why would it be a roof? Anyway, he's killing this guard here. You can see all the blood going everywhere. I'm actually probably sure that that's not because he's like hit him a load of times. He probably like hits him in one place and like blood sort of appears in that area, but I'm not going to point that out. But yeah, the combat looks really cool. As you can see again, like he's like doing his new combat styles, which is similar to fencing apparently, like taking sort of styles from that, because he's a lot more agile. I know he's a much more agile assassin than in previous games. You see the combat's really cool. You can see people in the background, they're sort of, you know, cheering him on. You know, just like, oh, look, a fight, it's a fight, let's cheer the fight. But yeah, that looks really cool. Like, you can see that, like, the guards clearly there, like, the look on his face, he is reacting to the hit, which is cool, obviously, next gen stuff. That's not been in games before, but yeah, there's really cool stuff. The sky kind of looks cool. I just wanted to point out the sky. You obviously can see like the different weather and different times of day. If no one knew there would be a day and night cycle in Assassin's Creed, like, why would they take that out? But yeah, this looks really cool. This is a cool screenshot. Again, the graphics look really cool. I love, like, the boots, like, the creases on the boots and stuff. I think that looks really nice. But, yeah, this screenshot's really cool. And he's got a giant, like, musket rifle thing. So, hopefully you'll see, like, those returning in this game again to be able to sort of, you know, pick them up, use them, throw them away, carry on what you were doing, like, similar to Assassin's Creed 3. So, yeah, we'll move on to the next one. And here we have, again, a shot of the co-op players all standing there with Arno on the far left. You can see these huge crowds. Their target must be there in the middle, you know, standing on top of that cart, I think it is. This looks like the building actually from the demo, which they showed with like all the stuff that was sort of like, you know, piled up, which Arno climbed towards the beginning of the trailer. Yeah, so you can actually see all of this different stuff going on here. The huge crowds, the fires, the riots. You've got all the smoke going off into the air, sort of, you know, masking your approach. It looks really nice. This screenshot is actually quite beautiful. You can see like all the architecture of the buildings and stuff like that. Around you can kind of see, like on the left, like the poles sticking out of the building, which obviously is an opportunity for free running in this game. And they've really got emphasis on the parkour. So obviously in this game there is still free running like the previous games, but they've focused more on the parkour, which is sort of similar to free running, but pulling it off in like a better style than just free running across buildings, which is cool because that means you've got like these cool flourishes and things like that, like where you can make yourself look really cool when you're sort of like, you know, twisting about, twist. Yeah, good job there. But yeah, this screenshot is a nice sort of shot of like the atmosphere of Assassin's Creed Unity. Here we have a shot of Arno, you know, using the cover system like we've seen in the previous Assassin's Creed, where you just walk up to a wall, he'll take cover. You know, he's got his gun out there. He's kind of, you know, ready to attack. The guy that I think that guy is the guy from the co-op demo. Like the main target. You can see he's like there. You can see all this amazing architecture. Just look in that room. Like, he's standing out in the dark, like he's in the shadows, and then you've got his target who's in the light. You can see all like the wealth and stuff like that. So obviously Arno's like fighting for the poor, kind of in a way. He's not like Robin Hood. He's not like fighting for the poor, but you know, you can see all like the cool architecture in that room. Oh man, this game looks great. You can see all the crowds, like obviously blending with the crowds inside. You know, like sort of sneaking into the party and stuff like that. Because he does look kind of cool. He does look like he's blending quite well. If he just took his hood down. Which I'm wondering if that's a thing. Like, if you was, like, say, in one of these buildings, and you, like, blended with the crowd, and he took his hood down, he would look like he could blend it in pretty well with the rest of the people in the room. So I wonder if that's an option. Like, you'll be able to take your hood down, you know, sort of walk around, make yourself look normal, like you're part of the party, then get up close to your target, assassinate him, and then you and your friends can try and escape whilst fighting off, like, all the different guards and stuff like that, which is really cool. You can see the guy on the left has clearly got a rifle, like the guard, who's sort of guarding the door on the left has got a rifle. The guy on the right has got a big axe, so does that mean we're seeing the removal of the different guard archetypes in this game, or will we see them sort of return? Because you've got they're both clearly the same guard, but one of them's got a heavy weapon, one of them's got a rifle. So what do you think about that? Will we see, like, do you think we'll keep the same guard archetypes from the previous Assassin's Creed, like with the brutes, the agile guards, and, you know, just the normal sort of foot soldiers who are really absolute shit, and you should never let them go into battle or do anything, because you can kill them with like one hit, which obviously in this game you won't be able to, because they've redone the combat and made it a whole lot better. But yeah, look at the chandeliers too. Like, everything just looks really cool. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. And here we have the last screenshot. There's another picture after it, but it's not a screenshot. This is a screenshot. You can see Arno. This is from the single player demo, obviously jumping down and taking out his target, who's just executed some guy. I don't know who got executed exactly. You could probably work it out from the date when the demo took place, which I believe was 17... I don't remember, but it was like, I think it was quite a way into the game, was it? Or was it not? I don't know. It could have been something. Yeah, you can see, like, this looks really cool. You see all the guards are, like, completely unexpecting. He's coming down. He's going to attack. He's going to kill his target, and then everyone's going to be like, oh, shit, what's going on? In the demo, they didn't show, like, the Animus Corridor having the conversation to his Templar, like, target, but I'm sure that will definitely be in the game. They haven't showed it in previous demos, just because, like, you don't want to ruin parts of the story of the game, so I'm sure it will be in the game, having the conversation with your target once you've assassinated them. And then obviously this is going to be so much fun to just, like, take different approaches to killing your target. Like, you know, have you seen, he's gone up there, he's, like, decided he wants to sort of send a message to everyone, to the Templars, and be like, yeah, look, I can kill your target, like, your men. You better watch out for the assassins. Whereas you could just, like, sort of hide in the crowd, you know, maybe you poison him, maybe you'd fight your way through at the front, you know, showing off your skills in combat. Some people might want to upgrade their skill tree to, like, favor the combat. Some people might want to go with stealth, you know, things like that. Or you could possibly, like, try and sneak your way over to him, take him out without being seen after the execution, and then sneak off again so no one even knows you were there, and then they find him dead later, and they're like, oh god, he's been assassinated, that's scary. You know, you could do it that way. So obviously it gives you all these different opportunities in which ways you want to sort of go about your mission that you've got set, which is really, really cool. I can't wait to see some more gameplay and some more interviews sort of explaining it more in depth, like the different things you can actually go ahead and do. Which seems to be quite interesting. And here we have the final screenshot, which isn't actually a screenshot, it's an image, like sort of like concept art. You can see by the like the type of like flag that's going on there that this is just sort of showing, you know, like one of the guillotines, or some people told me it's guillotine, like guillotine, not guillotine. Honestly, I have no idea, but you know, it looks really, really cool. You can see like the fire at the bottom, like they're ready, they're gonna attack the people in the mob. Like there's a riot going on clearly, and you can see the birds up above, possibly eagles, showing like Arno's about to strike, you know, which is pretty cool. I don't think in this picture Arno's actually anywhere to be seen, but you can see the French flag on the left with the guillotine, whatever, about to be like dropped down on the guy. You can see the mob at the bottom, and the Notre Dame Cathedral on the right hand side of the screen. Obviously it's quite stormy. It looks quite stormy in the sky. So will we get to see like huge like lightning storms where you can just sort of be sitting on top of like the Notre Dame Tower, looking down over like the city where there's like a thunderstorm going on, you know, then he gets struck by lightning and he falls and he dies, because that'll be a stupid idea to be standing on top of like the tallest building in Paris whilst there's a thunderstorm. And by the way, there was no Eiffel Tower at this point in history, so don't be like, what are you talking, it's not the tallest tower. It is the tallest in Assassin's Creed Junior, it will be. But yeah, this is the last screenshot I had to show you, like the last image. It's not actually a screenshot, or is it? No, it's not. It's like art kind of thing. I don't think it's concept art, but it's art from the game. I don't know how to describe it. If anyone knows what it's actually called, then comment down in the comment section below. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about anything I've mentioned. You probably already have. You've probably been typing away your huge paragraphs, which I love reading. There's a few of you that still, if I don't reply to you, like if I just give you a like on your comment, it's literally because I can't reply. You need to create a new account, or you need to sort of go into advanced settings. If you press like the cog at the top right, and then go into YouTube settings, or whatever it says, settings, YouTube settings, and then you can go into advanced, and then you can like link, you can like create a create a YouTube channel, I think it says. Once you've done that, it'll link it to Google+, and then you'll be able to comment, and I'll be able to reply to your comment. Because if I just give you a like, I literally can't reply. There's a couple of people who I've noticed that happens to, and it's really annoying. A couple of people have fixed it, but some people I literally just can't reply, and it's really annoying me because I'm like, I can't reply. If I don't reply to you, my Twitter is in the description, and you can go and make a Twitter, because that'll be really, really quick and easy. You can follow me on there for like updates. Sometimes I'll post things on Twitter that I don't post on YouTube, because I don't think they're quite good enough. If you follow me on Twitter, then you'll be able to talk to me on there, like about any Assassin's Creed stuff. I'll always be willing to talk. Same as on Facebook, my link is in the description, although I don't use that as much as Twitter. Twitter would be quite a useful thing to sort of follow me on, so you know when videos are coming out and things like that. Keep updated, because sometimes YouTube doesn't update it properly and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Smack the like button if you did enjoy. Comment down in the comments below. Subscribe if you are new to the channel and you did enjoy this video for brand new Assassin's Creed Unity videos. And my other different series that I am doing. At the minute, I'm doing one called The Tale of Kingdoms on Minecraft, kind of inspired by Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones. What? It's kind of inspired by Game of Thrones. We've got different teams, kind of, and we sort of like got our like bases, and we've got to compete and fight each other and stuff. So subscribe and check that out to see how that turns out. Because the videos of those go up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just updating you guys. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Dreaming my life without all this shit, but lately I've been
be setting fire.